So, the Phoenix Suns are looking like a playoff team. And that isn't a statement you've heard in a long time. It's been, it's been 10 years since they made the playoffs. And I'm going to get into why I think they will be a playoff team this year and why I think they won't advance past the first round of the playoffs. So, you got to go over their first major acquisition. They traded for Chris Paul. Now, Chris Paul, we know what he could do. He's an all-NBA talent, all that stuff. Now, I think where he's going to most help this team, or he's going to be most effective, is when Devin Booker isn't on the floor. Not that Devin Booker and Chris Paul aren't going to mesh well, but I think this team is going to benefit from a elite playmaker that is Chris Paul when Devin Booker isn't on the floor. Now, they did have Ricky Rubio last year, who is a pretty good playmaker, but Ricky Rubio isn't on Chris Paul's talent level. And that's no offense to Ricky Rubio. Just Chris Paul is, like I said, an all-NBA talent. And I think the second unit is going to benefit heavily from Chris Paul being on that second unit sometimes. Obviously, he's not going to play in the second unit, but they're going to stagger the minutes, or at least that's the idea with Monty Williams. Monty Williams is the head coach of the Phoenix Suns, if you don't know. But you would assume that you would sometimes stagger those minutes between Booker and Paul. But yeah. So, Jae Crowder signed with the Phoenix Suns a couple days ago. Talked about his individual impact in another video. You should check that out. Link will be in the description. But when it comes to more of just, in general, how his impact is going to be, it's going to be huge, especially because it adds another elite wing defender. You already do have a very good wing defender, or I'd say he's somewhat elite wing defender in Mikal Bridges. But you add Jae Crowder to the mix, and you got a really, really good defense, or really good wing defenders at least. So yeah. You kind of do need that in the West because, you got players like LeBron James and Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. So you do need elite wing defenders, and the Suns definitely have that in Mikal Bridges and Jae Crowder. So, the Suns did draft Jalen Smith at number 10. And, he looks to be a pretty good stretch four. He can definitely shoot the ball. Last year, he shot 36% from three. And seems to be a pretty good stretch four overall. So, it looks like everything's kind of there for him to be a pretty good NBA player on day one. Just because he's a rookie, it's not a guarantee. But, he definitely seems to be the stretch four that they need. And yeah, I like this pick when they did it, and I still like it now. So, finally, the last addition really worth talking about is E'Twaun Moore. And, he can space the floor pretty well. He'll be a nice 9/8 man in the rotation. And, yeah, I like this signing. I believe it was somewhere around the minimum contract. And I like this deal for them. Suns at the 5th seed right now and not advancing past the first round of the playoffs. And let's get into why I think that. I have them not getting out of the first round because I just like that Blazers roster better. And I kind of have it Lakers, Clippers, Mavericks, and Trailblazers. And I don't really have... I don't think the Suns roster is better than the Trailblazers. I could definitely see this Suns team just, surprising me and being better than this Blazers roster. But I don't have them going out of the first round just because I think the Blazers roster is a little better. But that's really all I got in this video. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe.